I'm stuck actually on that. Like, I'm preaching all of this, but mainly I was just preaching to myself because it's harder than it's easier said than done. I suffered a lot of narcissistic abuse. I was in a school. It was like a boarding school. It was an all-girls school. A few of my friends and I were on we were the older girls, like high school, and there were younger girls. So that's where I always felt that the younger girls weren't really getting the brunt of it. It was us older girls that were, getting this abuse. And I guess that's where I'm struggling, because in my mind I was always thinking, oh, they're not having to deal with any of this. They're getting off like basically scot-free. They have no idea what we're going through. But at the same time, I can't imagine being in that situation, being a small child. I was closer to being an adult than they were, and my brain was more developed than theirs was, and so I am still struggling with that, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like, oh, I suffered more than you, and I don't want to have a victim mentality. I don't want to play the victim card, and I don't want to act like that, but sometimes it's a bit difficult to do. And I know obviously therapy will help, but what I'm worried about is just rehashing everything over and over again. I've gotten to a place in my life where I'm feeling like I'm okay, but I do want to talk about some aspects so that maybe I can help others. But to rehash everything, my mind has blocked most of it out. I'm gonna say it again, like, you're not alone. I mean, that's the thing, when you are abused, they tend to isolate you, and you really do feel alone. Like, I had no idea any of the other girls were suffering as much as I was. That's why I wanted to do this, at least, to see if this will kind of open up myself to talking more and revealing more of some of my feelings, so that at some point I will be ready to talk to a therapist and rehash everything. But God, it's hard. It is hard. Even if this just helps one person, know that there's other people out there like them, and that are going through things and that are still struggling. Even though it's easy, some people will say, oh, well, you just have to do this, and just, it's so much easier said than done, like healing from something like this. And